Today we say goodbye to our old defense, today we innovate. I'm gonna teach you what I call the Pham bad boy defense. And yep, we're gonna snuff out pick and rolls. At the same time, we're gonna stop that annoying transition to stuff after we make baskets. And after we stop the pick and roll, after we stop the transition, we're gonna stop them one-on-one on ball, play off ball, steal the damn ball, and we're gonna finish on offense. Yep, this is the Pham bad boy defense. Alright, so one of the major weaknesses of the previous defense is that it was designed for a small ball team, so it was a scrambling defense in nature. It wasn't very physical, it wasn't very, bad. It was neutral focus and, neutral aggression. It was meant to be where you scramble and you rotate to cover for your defensive mistakes or you try to shut down the offense. With the bad boys defense, you're pretty much punching the other guy in the mouth. You are really going to outplay them physically and you're going to be rough and you're going to be tough. So in order to play the bad boys defense, the POEs you're going to need protect paint, and you're also going to need aggression to be at play physical defense. Now by changing the POE, so most of the settings stays the same, but one very important settings change that you have to make to complement this defense is that you need to play no hedge on the hedge defense for the center and for the other players who decide to set a screen. So that's no hedge for everyone, not just pick and roll ball handlers, not just shooters. No hedge for everybody. Now you're gonna be like, Pham, you are a little bit insane. Nobody does no hedge in NBA basketball, and that is absolutely true. In the NBA, the ideal pick and roll defense is what you see here. Gortat is going to sag down, and he's going to play and contain on Kyrie. This defensive possession could have been better if Jared Dudley also goes over the Kevin Love screen. But the fact that Gortat sags down here and contains Kyrie on the drive is nice. Kyrie is a superstar player. He makes this tough layup. But if you see it again here, if Jared Dudley was able to go over the screen and play containment with Gortat both on Kyrie while stopping the Kevin Love roll, that's a great defense possession. And in 2K, in the bad boy defense, you can do it. Watch Kyrie and AD here play perfect sync. AD is the computer, I is the on-ball defender. Perfect, awesome defense. That's great pick and roll defense. And for some reason, this is only possible if you set it to no hedge for the big. In 2K16, if you set it to no hedge, the big man actually plays good pick and roll defense. So even though no hedge is not the right thing to do in NBA or in any type of basketball when defending a pick and roll, really, unless the ball handler is terrible. In 2K, if you set it to no hedge, they actually play the hedge perfectly. They play that kind of drop-down scheme that most of the top NBA defenses use. So make sure you go protect paint, play physical defense, and go no hedge for everybody. Center and anyone who sets a screen. No hedge, okay? Defensive settings first page, set everything to no hedge. Now let's take a look at what things used to look like without the no hedge. Here is what I like to do before the soft hedge. It's nice, but the soft hedge does force your defense to scramble. So it fits small ball well, but all the time it's all a gamble. You see here, the soft hedge actually turns into aggressive, kind of overextended, which leaves the shooter open. I missed the scrambling recovery, so I messed up there. They missed, but that's a mess up. And here, the manual hedge, I did manually here, and you can see I also made a mistake. The pick and roll here is between James Harden and Terrence Jones. I switched to AD, the hedge defender myself, to contain the drive, but I went too far off. So that's my fault, and he ends up hitting the jumper. So, soft hedge is good, but you need to scramble. Manual hedge is okay too, but in case you make a bad read, because the on-ball defender sometimes messes up. So now, the best pick and roll defense in 2K16 is no hedge while you play manual on ball D yourself and you try to beat the screen. You see here, James Harden is about to run a pick and roll with Ty Lawson. I'm manually using Klay Thompson. I'm going to go under the screen just to get around it. You see Kyrie did excellent hedging here. Watch it in slow motion. Focus on Kyrie, computer Kyrie. He has no hedge setting and he plays the defensive possession perfectly. He actually leans over, contains the drive, but he doesn't leave Lawson too far to give up the pop or the roll. So that's perfect pick and roll defense. Only done possible by the AI because of no hedge. Here, Ty Lawson runs a pick and roll with Monty Yunus. Look at Anthony Davis and me containing the screen. I did the on-ball D myself once again, which was glorious. You can take a look at it here one more time. James Harden brings up the ball. We got Paul George and Anthony Davis. And now watch. I am Paul George. I fight the screen myself, but computer AD plays that perfectly with the no hedge setting. And I made a mistake here by I don't even know he kneed me in the face. Either way, the hedge defense by computer AD there was perfect. And that's all you really want at the end of the day. Here we got Kyrie guarding Lawson, and watch AD again as the computer with the no hedge setting. I fight through the screen myself on ball. You can do that yourself, but computer AD plays it perfectly, contains slides, contains Howard. I got beat, but my settings kicked in with the physical defense and the protect paint. Draymond gets a steal. I got bailed out. How often does 2K defense bail you out when you make a mistake? With the Pham bad boy defense, yeah, it'll bail you out. And yep, of course I gotta take it online. And in online, you can see this bad boy defense. Another advantage that it has, and is that if you score on someone in 2K16, you usually get scored on back because of the celebration, and there's a delay between switching over from offense to defense. And with the offense and money plays I teach you, obviously you're gonna score a lot. Like I score a lot. And sometimes they score back on me because of that, I guess, transition glitch or mistake that 2K seems to have. But with the bad boy defense, it will snuff it all away. So what you want to do is here you see I missed the shot, I got the rebound, so I'm about to score. I score every time here. And you're going to run back with your center. I've taught you guys this before. Don't do anything, just run back with your center because they're going to try to drive baseline or do something like that. See, if I run back with my center, I stop it with AD, so that's step one. Make sure you use the settings, protect paint, play physical, but always run back with the center when you score. So watch, I'm AD again, I switch already. Every time I score, I switch to the center. I'm there, I shut it down. LeBron makes a tough shot. That's okay. Clay makes a mistake here. So here, I made an adjustment. I actually had a Clay play moderate on LeBron. But see, this time, I shut it completely down while running back as AD. So watch it in slow motion here. LeBron scored the first time because I had moderate off-ball defense with Klay Thompson. Now that I know he likes to chuck it up to LeBron, I have Paul George on him, who is much faster than Klay Thompson. And at the same time, instead of playing moderate off-ball, right now I have Paul George playing tight on LeBron. So this will sniff out this annoying drive that people do. And I'm still running back with AD full speed ahead to take away the baseline. So we create a pocket to block him off here. He has to go back to his regular half-court offense. And yep, with that, the advantage goes back to us. Because we're more skilled players, we're good at defending the half-court. I bring some help down, he misses a tough fadeaway. You can see here again, with all of that taken away, they're going to end up attacking you out of ISO. So all you're going to do is just play solid on-ball defense by backing off. Here I anticipated a screen, so I switched to the off-ball defender. So make sure you go switch on-ball, off-ball. And with that, they get stuck. And if they try to force passes while you're playing play physical defense, you're going to get a lot of steal. If you're playing the PoE, play physical defense, and they're trying to swing the ball side to side. Steals, easy baskets. So last defensive clip of the day, I'm going to score again out of the flush 21. He tries to rush. I'm running back of Draymond Green. You see how fast I ran back there? You gotta do it that fast, family. And see, we are able to snuff it out. He's got nowhere to go. Shut down. And another key to that possession was, watch it here again in slow-mo. It is actually because I switch off-ball and on-ball a lot. Right here, I'm off-ball with the center. I'm running back. But you can see, once I realize the transition has been stopped, I'm actually going to switch back on ball right here as he catches it. I know he wants to go to the corner. I switch back off ball to deny the row. And then I go back on ball to stop the shot. Alright, so on ball, off ball, back and forth is super important in 2K16. So those are the first two parts of the bad boy defense that you need to understand. The protect play physical defense, no hedge on everything. Alright, everybody, let's do it at the first page of defensive settings, set no hedge for everyone. And as you can see, the PoEs work really well after you get scored on. Just make sure you switch to the center right away and turbo back. And also be prepared to go off ball and on ball during defensive possessions just to, deny picks. Do the on ball defense yourself when you know he's about to attack on ball. And force swing passes, because if you force swing passes while you're playing tight and deny with physical defense, you're going to get a lot of steals. Alright, so remember these basic principles. Later in the weekend, I will keep going into more detail and show you guys how I can really dominate with this bad boy defense, especially with a bigger team. And with the bigger team, we can play flow motion offense, so that's also very deadly. So I'll showcase that later with David Robinson. Amethyst David Robinson that I use for 2 gameplays, which I have sold and tried to give to the yesterday's Family pack opening winner. Family pack opening still coming. I figured I'll do a tutorial and then a pack opening, a tutorial, a gameplay, then a pack opening. So nothing back to back. So everybody gets what they want. I'm sure some of you are here for only the tutorial, some of you are here for only the packs, some of you are here for both. So that's probably the best way to do it. I will alternate, and I guarantee you the next 2 pack openings were even better than the David Robinson one. And good luck for everyone entering. Just a regular comment, don't spam too much, and we're good. Alright? I still draw them at random, no favoritism. Just, I don't want to draw random and then a guy that leaves like, 2 letters or like an emoji, so that's not good. Alright? Thanks, family. I'll see you next time.